All right, just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. That pitch gets the corner, and we're underway here in the home opener. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Liner caught at second. Seiya Suzuki will hit next.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Bush steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And that is the inning. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Schwellenbach back to work. On the ground, right side. To first, 1 out in the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olson. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And next for the Cubs, Michael Bush. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time...
And he got him. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Going one.
0-1's the count.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And the batter now, Austin Riley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corner makes the grab. 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive and foul ball. 2 outs. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly. First pitch swinging.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And Happ up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one inside. And the count 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris racing after it. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Justin Turner. Turner, 40 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Into center and a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1. In the air, right field. Acuna makes the grab on the run. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Stuart Fairchild. Strike one.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Sean Murphy. That's in there. That's strike one. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Allen checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Harris batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Allen off of first with 2 away. Rudder takes off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the... And we're back. Start of the fourth at the plate. Kyle Tucker. And ball one to the right fielder.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And another ball.
No strike.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Slider right there. Fourth inning underway. No score. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, and that quickly 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talk.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. To the left side, but it is well foul.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field nod.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at first, one away.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-2. Curve in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
There's a swing and a drive. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And now Dansby Swanson. Schwellenbach back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. Michael Busch digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Strike 2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Fairchild sizes this one up. He's got it, and it's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Happ stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he swings through it.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
This one chopped in the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Throws to first in time, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Nick Allen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. Happ on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one popped in the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And that extends the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Runner takes off. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Angel De Los Santos gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Next offering is outside. Up and in. Counts full, 3-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's Kyle Tucker. De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Murphy throws to first in time, and Tucker is retired. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
They say you win.
0-2.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and that extends the inning.
Now that the
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Just
Ball,
off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balance.
Now on the bump, Rafael Montero.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Go get it out of the ocean.
And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-1. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Montero fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Matt Olson up to hit. That clips the corner.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball. Horner over to first. And Olsen is set down. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Happ on the move. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's Austin Riley.
Now batting at third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That just misses.
1 ball,
and the
1
count
strike.
even 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. New pitcher for the Braves, Davis Daniel.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Happ
1 ball,
lays off.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now Turner in on that right side. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one wrapped foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Tucker in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's the strike.
1-1.
Swung up, belted deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they add a couple more. It's 5-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
There's the strike. That one missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Popped up. Albies snags it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Outside. Ball one. Hit in the air, left field. And there's one down. Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. Bunting, and it's in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Murphy stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his 3.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Daniel back to work. The other way. Fairchild pulls it down, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. And we're back. And now, Nick Allen.
For Chicago, number 46, Gavin Holloway.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Harris stands in now and watches strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ brings it in. One away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike. 0-1. Allen at first, one gone. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2-on-1 out. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Number 45.
He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Up the middle. Nice stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Braves, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the ninth. Now the third baseman, Justin Turner. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Turner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's Horner now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Now it's 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Up next for the Cubs.
Two outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Tucker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's bottom 9. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Pomerantz, a tall lefty, 245 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the air, left field. Happ gets under it. He's got it. 1 down. Stuart Fairchild now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. This one in the dirt. The Cubs leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss.
Killing me,
Braves
Smalls.
down to their final out. Sean Murphy digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Pearson is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.